Hello and welcome to another bonus stream, a BWB Games stream. I guess that's what I call it anyway. I want to thank you very much for joining me. Shout out to everybody. Obviously it's early evening for some. It's still the afternoon for others, but I'm still amped to play Hearthstone. I thought I'd play with a few folks. I do want to say a shout out to Giraffe Taffy for following just as we went live here. Also, Draffy Taffy is a great name, so congrats on that. Yeah, if you're a subscriber, you can throw the Bear Cave emote in there, or the Lego emote, or if you're a tier 2 or tier 3 subscriber, you could throw the Death Scythe emote. I got an error here, network error. I seem to be doing okay, but Twitch, let's see. Asmo, I just restarted here and refreshed just as you typed something. So, Asmo, I don't know what you typed. I apologize for that. I wonder if Twitch is being weird. But yeah, Asmo, I know you just also hi Asmo, but I know you typed something in the chat just as I retweeted or restarted my feed, so I don't know what you said. So apologies for that. But I know you were typing something. You said nothing important, just happy to watch some Hearthstone. Well, Asmo, it's nice to have you here. I'm happy that you're able to watch some Hearthstone. It's sorry for making you repeat yourself. But yeah, I had an error, and I had to restart. And now my activity feed is empty, which is fine. That's okay. We don't need it. I say this all the time. We're going to see if a few more folks want to pop in before we get to playing our first game. But I always say this every time I do a stream that isn't a build stream. I am quick to point out how much I love that I can just turn on a webcam. I just put my table up, put my monitors on it, point a webcam at the curtain that I have up all the time anyway, and turn the filter off so that it doesn't look for a green screen, and then I can stream. And I love being able to use the green screen for building. I mean, I love model kit building, I still do. It's just the setup is a lot. So we don't have that set up. Anyway, I'm not expecting a huge turnout today. Hopefully a few folks will be able to join us, but if it's not a lot, it's not a lot. I understand the time's not great. Not everyone wants to watch Hearthstone be played. I did play it last Wednesday, so it's not like I haven't done it lately, but I don't know. It's fun for me, so I'm doing it. Reminder, if you are a subscriber that uses Twitch Prime, you have to manually renew. You cannot auto-renew. So if you're Harold's here, hi Harold. If you use your Twitch Prime coin to subscribe, thank you. But also you got to renew it, and then the numbers go up, and it's great for me, a guy who likes to see the numbers go up. Anyway, that's the thing you can do. Let's get into it. It's time to duel. I'm going to show you, actually, you know what? I'll show you, before we duel, I'll show you this deck that I'm playing right now, because it is a wild deck. And I just saw it the other day. I don't often play wild, but every once in a while I like playing something silly. So what's this deck do? This deck fills your board with a lot of your high-cost minions on like turn 5 or turn 6. It's a Darkest Hour deck. Harold says, I can't stay too long, go to dinner. My school's doing a fundraiser at Culver's. Well, that's awesome. Harold, I hope you enjoy your fundraiser night, and that's awesome. But yeah, thank you for being here. I'm going to a late-night rehearsal. I could have done this even later, but I wanted to give plenty of time to eat dinner here in my apartment. So Darkest Hour. Darkest Hour destroys all friendly minions. For each one, summon a random minion for your deck. So what you do is, you don't have, the lowest cost minion you have is Void Caller, because you will pull some of these big friends early, and then Void Caller will let you play those. Then you have your big friends here. Or, if Void Caller will get destroyed by Darkest Hour and pull one of your big friends. So we got a lot of cool big friends, some big friends that pull other big friends. A big friend that means that your demons have more health and attack, and you're immune because your health's gonna be bad. Ziliax, so you can get some life. a bunch of stuff. And then you have some cards that summon imps because they're 1/1s. And who cares about 1/1s? You're going to destroy those 1/1s. So, what is the optimal play here? The optimal play is you go second, so you have the coin, and you get Rafam's Scheme, which every turn that it's in your hand increases how many 1/1s you'll be able to play. So then on turn 4, you play Rafam's Scheme, summons 4 1/1s. You play the coin. You play Blood Bloom, which means your next spell you cast costs health, and then you play Darkest Hour. Does that happen every time? Of course it doesn't. A lot of times you just lose. But when you do that and you summon Yasiraj, which will summon something else, 2 Void Lords, or the Charged Devilsaur, or even Nerubian Unraveler, which makes your spells all spells for you and your opponent cost 2 more. We're going to get into it. Like I said, I'm at rank 12. I went from rank like 24 to 12 very quickly with this deck. It is very good when it works. You also have Fiendish Circle and Implosion, which can also give you a bunch of 1/1s. Because it will summon 4 1/1s, Fiendish Circle. And Implosion can have 2 to 4 1/1s on your board. Jumbo Imp is great if it gets pulled in your hand because when your imps die, it decreases the cost. So we don't want any of these. I might regret getting rid of this, but we're going first against a priest. So Blood Bloom is part of what we want. You can on turn 9 just play, or turn 10 just play some cards. So there are advantages. Really, you want Rafam's Scheme. But on turn 6, we could play Blood Bloom, and we could play a bunch of different things. We have options. We also have a our 2-cost card, which let's see. We're gonna end it. We'll just for some reason my deck list didn't populate, so now it's just doing it as we go. I don't know why it didn't populate. It should have. So that's annoying. We're gonna draw a card. All right, that's fine. But yeah, I don't know why my deck tracker didn't work. Because it should be pulling Darkest Hour. Nope. There it goes. Okay, now it pulled it. It'll be better for the next one. We still don't have anything we want. We have... we can draw again. That's bad. So, what's our other win condition? Oh, well, then why'd it go away? Gotta load up deck tracker again. So we got Darkest Hour, great. So we need some friends on the board, but we can play this whenever we have friends on the board. We now enough mana, we can now play it. And we have 2 cards, 4 cards, 6 cards, 8 cards, 9 cards. So we should not draw a card. And we should get some stuff out of our hands. We're just going to get a Hellfire out of our hands. Take some more damage. Our opponent hasn't done anything yet because they're waiting on turn 5 because they are most likely Big Priest. Yeah, so they're going to Shadow Visions. Yeah, they're just going to heal themselves. All right. So, we could risk it by playing Charged Devilsaur, or Doomguard, I should say. Doomguard is going to, we could lose some real big friends. We also do have Plot Twist, which just basically takes all your cards in your hand, put them in your deck, pulls out the same number. We're just going to Defile. This is how this deck goes sometimes. Now, what am I hoping for? I'm hoping on next turn that I get Fiendish Circle. I can summon 4 minions. I can Blood Bloom. I can play Darkest Hour into this 5/5. This is our... Kel'Thuzad needs to go away. So we're just going to play this. We're going to make it so there's... We now have ability to destroy that card if we need to. We might just have to play Doomguard and hope that we don't lose anything important. But that was our opponent's turn. Here's a plot twist. We could plot twist. But instead, I am going to risk it. Alright, we lost our Darkest Hour. That was a risk I was unfortunately willing to take. And now we only have one Darkest Hour left. We are now at the point where we are just playing value cards. We will probably play Charged Devilsaur into our opponent's 5/5 or 6/8, so we can't even destroy it now because it's a 6/8. Here's Fiendish Circle. So there's our Fiendish Circle. So we would have loved to have not lost Darkest Hour because we could have played it now. This went real bad. You're right, Asmo. It 100% did. There's no good way about it. We can play a Charged Devilsaur that doesn't help us. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. All right, we're going to play Implosion. Which doesn't do enough. But we got some minions on the board. So if we get Darkest Hour next turn, we can maybe do something. But like I said, this deck is not great, but it's fun sometimes. Okay, that's not what we wanted to see. Most likely, we are going to play Void. We're going to play our Void Lord here. There's Fiendish Circle again. So we're going to play Void Lord. Look, if we draw Darkest Hour, we can play Fiendish Circle, Darkest Hour. If this gets killed, we have a bunch of 1/3s, which would be fine. We no longer can Blood Bloom. We're hoping for it. But yeah, this did not go great. Okay, so this is not winnable. We are just going to concede, and that's fine. I am fine with that because it did go real bad, as Asmo put. All right, and then we'll try again. When this deck works, I have played it to its fullest potential and had my opponents concede immediately. And then I've also lost very fast. The problem with the deck we were playing there was there's a lot of value in Big Priest, and so it wasn't going to end quickly unless we just conceded. Okay, so here is one part of our combo. I should get rid of Fiendish Circle to hope that I have Reformed Scheme in my hand. I am not going to. We are now banking on finding that these are both terrible cards. We don't want either of these. This Plot Twist is great if you don't have anything in your hand that you want to get working. Okay, so we're going to fight some Murlocs, which hopefully our opponent is not going to pull Murlocs that are buffing each other. They're just going to pull... Okay, well, there we go. Rag, I'm fine with Rag. We are now hoping. Void Caller is great. Void Caller is a great card to play on turn 4. Because it can pull our Rag, or not Rag, but it can pull a Demon if we pull a Demon. Hellfire will be great. Doomguard. Our Void Caller and Doomguard is a good combo. But yeah, we are hoping to pull a Darkest Hour. One of the reasons why this deck is not great is because it totally relies on you having a full combo. It's only one combo in the deck. And then sometimes you end up just having to play cards you don't want to play. We have Defile. Defile will give us... will not... see, Defile will get rid of that, which will then make it down to 1. We could do double Defile. We could do double Defile. I'm just going to double Defile. We're just going to double Defile there. That got rid of 2 cards in our hands instead of playing the Void Caller, which we'll play on turn 5. We also have the ability, if we get... yeah, if we get Reformed Scheme, we could play our Fiendish Circle. I'm going to play the Void Caller. It will pull Doomguard because that is the only demon in our hand. And we are hoping that on turn 6, we just magically get Darkest Hour next turn. If we got Darkest Hour next turn, it would be great. The really nice thing is that we're playing Shaman Murloc, which the quest is bad. Now, obviously, we have no health. We have no health. This is all terrible. We don't have the card we need. This is terrible. We're going to either get... This was also a bad draw because we have very few demons. So this is a very bad draw. It's a 50-50. We won't get what we want. We could play this and lose some cards to guarantee it, but we wouldn't get it. So instead, we have to do this. We got what we wanted. Do that. And then let... Our opponent doesn't have spells, but it means that our opponent, well, has some spells, so we'll do that. It does, obviously, playing that hurts us quite a bit. We're in trouble. We don't have any health. And then we need to kill off this 5/5, or have them kill off a 5/5. Yeah, you should be rushing. You shouldn't be. And there's Ziliax. Ziliax is good. Ziliax is a friend. Because we'll do this. Do this. We'll do this. Yeah. I just want to nail it once, really. And then we'll go into Thief and various other things. Okay, great, great, great. Okay, great, great, great. Very good, very good. And full clear. Blood Bloom. Great. Not what we wanted. We now do not have enough health to even do Blood Bloom if we wanted to. Yeah. One more time. And now we're back down to rank 13, which is fine. All right, we'll give one more go with this, and then we will switch to Spell Hunter or Thief, Rogue, and go back to Climb the Ladder and Standard. But I do want to show off this nonsense because it is wonderful. It's a very fun, nonsensical deck that I very much enjoy playing. Okay, we're up second, which is good. Oh, no, we're up first. We're still. Why do we keep getting first? I would like to not be first. All right, we're going to keep Blood Bloom. We're going to hope that we get... We're from Scheme. Nope, we got... Nope. This is awful. Great. This is awful. I might plot twist on turn 2 if that pulls up. Okay, we got Darkest Hour. We have 2/3 of our combo. We now either need Reformed Scheme, Fiendish Circle, or Implosion. We have some options. We have Void Caller, which is nice. Defile could be okay. Turn 3, although we probably will draw. Turn 4, we at least have a play. We have something to put in there. Another Void Caller. Another Blood Bloom. Okay. Now, our biggest hope is that we get... Implosion could also go real bad because... Well, now we have something to attack with Implosion. Void Caller, I don't mind seeing because... Or Void Lord. My hope is that Void Caller doesn't pull the other Void Caller, but if it does, it does. We had something to play on this turn, and that's important. So we're hoping that by turn 6, we pull a Fiendish Circle. Okay, pull the other Void Caller. Which is not the best. But now we have Ziliax. So we can get some health. We have some bodies on the board. Our opponent only got to draw 1 card, which is great. And we got, some health in. So we can always, if we wanted to on turn 6, we can just Darkest Hour these cards, and this card is going to pull a Void Lord. So, well, okay. So that's not great. Certainly. Okay, we did not get what we wanted. We're going to do this. Okay. All right. So, we're going to attack face here. We're going to hurt ourselves. Of the two, Mal'Ganis is not necessarily the one I wanted. I'm still looking for Fiendish Circle or Implosion. I would hate to get rid of Mal'Ganis, but I also feel like eventually Mal'Ganis isn't going to be on the board. So, at a certain point, that becomes moot. All right. Okay, we got Implosion. So, we don't have enough. Well, we have enough health. We don't have enough mana to play Implosion and Blood Bloom. But we can do this and make some friends. So we can just Darkest Hour these 3 minions when this gets destroyed, which it inevitably will. And we still have a good pool of friends to pull from with this Darkest Hour. We could also just play Void Lord or Lich King. All right. Nothing to play there. Okay. I don't want a Darkest Hour this board. This board, look, do I want a Darkest Hour so you can see Darkest Hour? Yes. Do I want a Darkest Hour this board? Hell no. That card gets dangerous, so we gotta let it go. And then we've got Death Grip. Okay, Katharina. What did Katharina get? Great. That does not frighten me. Because we're going to play a Void Lord. So here is the alternative win condition, which is just get fucking lucky with Void Caller and then just run the gosh darn board. And know that at a certain point, if things go bad, we do have Darkest Hour. So if this board gets cleared and then we have a bunch of 1/3s, we can always do that and pull Rag and charge Devilsaur. And when we pull our charged Devilsaurs, which should not be able to attack hero when you summon them, but special summoning them to the board means they can attack face. So we have a lot of damage left. Great. We also could just play Hellfire right now and win. Which doesn't hurt. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna Hellfire. Sorry. We won! We won a game. Hooray. We did not Darkest Hour. We played 3 or 4 games, never Darkest Houred. Maybe we'll come back to this deck, but I did want to show it off. I did want to play with it a little bit because it is, to me, fun. But let's switch over to Standard, and I'm rank 15 in Standard. Let's play some Spell Hunter and just see what's up. Folks that watched this deck last week, I made a little bit of a modification probably since last time you saw it. It's very similar to how it's been, how I've been playing it. But hopefully I get a game in here. There we go. Yeah. Is this the right? I don't. No, this is a different. This isn't the right version of this deck. What's going on with my? There it is. Yeah. No, is that the right deck? Yes. This is the right version of this deck, I believe. No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. We're keeping Zul'jin. Look, is it bad to keep a turn 10 card in your hand? Of course it is. Are we doing it? Yes, because this deck needs Zul'jin so bad that we're just going to keep it. It has some new cards. I took out my friend, basically, our 3/4 friends, because pulling traps out of your deck is terrible against a lot of different decks out there. Because it ends up just pulling Freezing Trap against Bomb Warrior, and then suddenly they can get another bomb, and it's awful. And I just can't do that anymore. So now, the only real minion in our deck, we have like 2 minions in our deck, or 3, but well, 5, whatever. We have some minions, but it's not that many. This is the best. Why would you do this? I mean, I guess you just never attack face. Alright, I'm going to buff this up. And then we'll do that. We're just going to try to contain. Yeah, figured that would happen. Now, don't go to... well, you did. Okay, whatever. Nice thing is, whatever the, next comes, if it's a minion... Yes, that's what I want to see. Now, unfortunately, I did use one of my rapid fires, which I wish I didn't. There are various ways for this to go the way I want it to. Go the way I want it to. Not the way I wanted it to. We'll just play this. I'm going to cough. Pardon me. Hello, Sputnik. You helped me through my depression with your amazing streams. Keep up the amazing streams. Thank you so much. I'm throwing the Bear Cave emote in there as a thank you. Thank you very much for saying that. As someone, but I'm very, well, here's the thing. I'm not so fucking fat. I'm only kind of fat. If you think about it. You should have waited a little while, because I was saying nice things about you. You gotta wait, when you say a mean thing. You want to wait for a little while, because I was going to be profusely nice about it, and talk about depression, and how it does affect people, and how it's a real bummer. But instead, you immediately said, well, first of all, you said psych, which is just sad. It's just sad that you said psych. But yeah, you could play that way better. Bulk Up Man says, "Oh, that was so mean. He was joking. We're in Discord. I love you, dude." Well, Bulk Up Man, appreciate that. Here's the thing. I am a heavyset guy. It's true. And then Scrambled Egg says, "Wow, that was uncalled for." Yeah, I mean, just like, it's not like I'm skinny. What's going on here? Bull Cup Man is now following. Thank you very much, Bull Cup Man. Appreciate the follow. But yeah. I think we're just gonna run our opponent down here and see what's up. I assume our opponent got disconnected. Like, that's the assumption, right? Because it's not like I'm doing anything to really warrant them, like, timing out. I don't know. Could be that they're stream sniping. Probably not though. I don't know. It's been rare for me to have a to really clearly know that someone is well, we got a new follow. That's fun. Thank you. Person that I blocked from that's fun. Hey, that's kind of weird, huh? Like, we don't normally block a lot of people. I don't run into it because I'm still a pretty small-time streamer, but it's, I guess, not fun that someone you can block and ban can follow you. That's annoying. I guess we don't run into that too much here on the stream because we're fairly small time. So we don't run into people saying some stuff. Oh, and Scrambled Eggs 69 is following. Thank you very much, Scrambled Eggs. Appreciate the follow. Yeah, there's nothing really like weird about this deck. This is probably the most normal deck I play. The idea is basically like, you're turn 10, you're going to play Zul'jin, and you're going to play a lot of stuff again. And sometimes that stuff can come back to haunt you. But Spell Hunter works pretty great against Token Druid, even though they can just basically refill the board very quickly. But you have various good ways of getting rid of their tokens and their trees and all the various other things they're pulling from. Oh wow, worked out pretty good for our opponent. Let's see, what is this gonna do? 2 squirrels to your hand. I guess I could just give you some squirrels. I guess. I'd rather you draw another card before you get a squirrel. Cool. Enjoy. I'm just trying to control the board, keep the minions from being around. The hope is that, if there aren't minions on the board, then they can't get buffed, and there's just a bunch of cards in our opponent's hand that they can't use. And we can just get some damage in, and then we'll hopefully draw, Baited Arrow or any of our cards that also put minions on the board. Get rid of that. Just do that. And go face. Also, we shoot them in the face a lot. That's another win condition. Okay, can you buff them? No, you didn't buff them, but you also didn't attack with your 3/2. Okay. Well, let's get some friends on the board for us. Do that. Let's do that. And you know what? Let's get rid of this. That way, if you get buffed, hopefully it'll still. Okay. And you have the twin spell. Okay. Yep. So we're going to take a lot of damage here. They took some damage, but we're certainly going to take more. Yep. 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 All right. Yeah, we lost. Didn't know when we did. We had the twin spell there. We really needed to clear that board of all those 1/1s, and we couldn't. So, it happens. Switch over to Thief Rogue, play a couple games there. I will be streaming till about 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. Just playing some Hearthstone. Tomorrow I'll be back with my normal build stream, if that's something you're into. You want to see me continue to work on the Charzaku 2 Perfect Grade. I will be continuing to do that tomorrow night. Let's see. Vendetta's always good. I'm going to keep Vendetta in our hand. We're against a Druid, so Fan Knives could be helpful. So we'll do that. Now, Vendetta might be dead in my hand for a while, but if we can draw anything that gives us a card from our opponent's class, we'll be able to play it for 0. And we can always just play it on turn 4 for a 4 cost. And we have Hedge Clan Thug as well, which is good. We could just put this out on the board so that we have a 2/3, which I think I'm going to do. Because then turn 2, I can always just dagger. And we have Fan of Knives for some 1/1s if some 1/1s show up. And we'll just... Yeah, we're just going to try to keep board control against our Druid. Alright. So we'll... Fan of Knives. Pilfer. Next turn we can Pilfer or we can Hench Clan Thug. This is great. Gives us options. And it will soon activate Vendetta. The Vendetta will cost 0, which is great for us. Okay. Well, we'll get a few options here. Got that. That was our only Fan of Knives, so... Probably should have waited on Fan of Knives, because we only killed 2 things. Hey, it's Whirlwind! Whirlwind's pretty good. Whirlwind's pretty good when we clear and our opponent has to reload. We'll just do that. It's pretty good. That's a pretty good card. Okay, let's see what our opponent wants to do. Drink a little water. Folks, if you haven't had some water in a while, or liquids, now's a great time to get that going. Maybe it's time for liquids. Alright, so this is going to be a pretty good turn. Because we can just do... Let's see. So we will do this. And we will do this. And I guess we should have done that first, because we could have maybe done that. We'll only do that.
My shield for Argus.
Alright, so let's see, what do we want to do? Can Collector and then Mark of the Wild it. Might do that. That's fun. Wait for our opponent to get a big hand. Swap it out. That's pretty cool. Let's just do that. Now we both have taunts. Okay.
Let's see.
Now I no longer have a taunt.
What shall we hunt?
Alright. Okay, so let's espionage, and then let's draw some pirates,
Job's done.
and then know that we are taking some damage. But we do have our cutlass. And then we also have espionage. Now we have 10 cards in our deck that are cost 1 and can do nonsense druid stuff. So hopefully we could draw something that will just be very cool. I don't know. I mean, we're probably losing this one. But yep, okay. Now it's gonna use the other one there. Yeah. Cool. Gonna do a whole bunch of damage. Cool. Yep. 10. No. Yeah, no, just gonna go. Good. Yeah. Stampede. Summon a random beast from your hand to give it rush. Well, we don't have any of those. Look, is this gonna work out right now? No. That's also not gonna help. And we'll just
Cannot do that.
do that. We lose. That's fine. There. Hey, we lost, but we did some damage to their face, so I'll take it. All right, let's try another thief rogue. Here's the thing about thief rogue. There's more optimized versions of this deck. People would say don't play academic espionage in this deck. I should probably have a few more pirate options in this deck. Maybe Shadow Step, or I should be using lackeys. Also, we're playing against rogue, which means that one of our big ways to win is not great now. We'll keep that because we can just on turn 1 do this, which is great. Okay, we got green skin. So basically, it means that Henchclan Burglar will draw us. Will let us discover a spell from another class, which we can then use to buff our cutlass. And then Face Collector will pull a legendary that could be a class legendary. So really what we're going to need is we need Shadow Step our Henchclan Burglar. We'll also Pilfer. That's not bad. Espionage can give us cheap cards, but basically it means that Cutlass isn't going to make it work. Cutlass is not doing the job. This is just going to pull another rogue card. I mean, we're going to play it because it's a body. And we'll take a rogue card. But, I mean, also, I might want to Shadow Step Greenskin. Having poison is good. I mean, having a deadly poison, that's helpful. Let's just do this. Then, what we got going here? Give a friendly minion +4 attack. Okay. A 5 cost. We're just going to try to run him down. Because we know turn 5 we can play Cutlass and Deadly Poison and at least have a 4/2 weapon. Which is something. I'm not against that. Or we can, eventually we got Greenskin. Alright, what do you got? What are you doing? Okay. Alright, you're going to do exactly what I'm about to do. That's fun. Only I'm going to attack your face. And heal for 2? Maybe I should. All right. I'm gonna go with Hench Clan Burglar. I know our opponent's gonna swing into it, but it allows our Cutlass to get some health. Holy Rat's pretty good because we do have a couple high-cost cards, and it also means that now our Vendetta costs 0. So that's something. Maybe not the right play, but this is the one we're going for. Also, if our opponent swings in the 4-1 here instead of face... Oh, never mind. Okay, so they can, if they can play it now, then they'll be able to keep their durability up. I don't know. They're thinking. Okay, toggle scheme. All right, that's a good call. That is a good call. Our opponent now has way more options than we do. This card's never going to be better than it is right now. It's never going to do better than that. And let's try to get something else here. Low cost, which is great. Misdirection's also a great card to have in there. Next turn, we can play Cutlass, we can play Deadly Poison, and we can play Misdirection. And we can keep Holy Wrath in our hand to activate Vendetta, which is good. But yeah, I played the Underbelly Fence there because it's just not going to be likely that that's going to be able to do some good. Okay, well, that's... You don't love seeing a Hunter spell. Trap. So, let's see. Let's just go ahead and Vendetta this just to get off the board. Let's swing to see what it is. Freezing Trap. I love seeing Freezing Trap. I don't care that this costs 6. We're going to be able to discover another class spell. So we'll do that. And then we will put Misdirection up to make it a 2-3. And now it is a 4-3 weapon. And we'll get some health back. And yeah, and now we have another way to optimize and get something. So that's good. Good for us. When it's a 5-7. You don't love to see a 5-7. Alright, so let's do this. And then let's do that. And then we'll play our Holy Wrath next turn. We still have a few, you know, we've got a high cost card in the deck, so we could do some damage. We could just go face, and we could win next turn. You know, we could. We could also pull a 0 cost, but it will at least make this a 6-2. But what if I pulled Tess and it did 8? What if? Okay. Alright, that's 15. Good on ya. Okay. Misdirect. Hit that one. Hit that one. Hit that one. Oh no, it's misdirect. Misdirect his face, right? Misdirect his face. That's right. Okay, so we can play these two together. So let's do that first. See if we get lethal. Nope, we got a 1. So that's gonna do 8 damage. Not worth it. This is more worth it.
Justice is mine.
We're setting up lethal because we can always do this next turn and make that an 8-1. If our opponent has no healing. And we have 30, so we can take some damage. We also do have... Yeah, no, not that one. Oh, well. We do have Captain Greenscreen as well. You're not wrong, Asmo. We do have Captain Greenscreen. That's... Well, come on. Come the fuck on. Boo earns. What the fuck? You get Tyrion? Fuck, dude. Tyrion. Let's see if... Let's discover a spell. Alright, we got... Oh, here we go. Hey, here we go. Here we go. That is an answer.
Justice is mine.
And then we'll do that. And we go. Alright. We're setting ourselves up for lethal here. We have some options. Okay. Okay. What's our opponent gonna do? What are they gonna do? All right. Okay. Okay. And then does that. Face. I mean, that's a darn draw right there, huh? Let's see. So we can get our weapon. Let's. Hey, that's something there too. That's something there too. All right, let's do that. Really need to play something from another class in order to use this weapon again, so I don't feel good about that. Let's just do this. Just make it an 8-1. And then we'll play this. And then we'll... Wait. No. As returns to the hand for 1. Yeah. Yeah, Asmo, that's kind of what I was going for there. We now will be able to play this, and it'll be a big friend. But okay, Cutlass, gonna get some health back. Okay, we still can make this weapon 9, so we got some. We can make this a 9-2. Oh, so many Henchland burglars. Blade Fury. Destroy your weapon and deal damage to all enemy minions. So, that's coming. Let's do this. I mean, that's not coming now, right? Like, I'm not doing that now. I'm doing this now. We got a 5 for it. Our opponent's going to be able to heal up to 6. We still have a weapon that does a bunch of damage. We've got Pogo. We can Blade Flurry if we really had to. Opponent's got a bunch of outs. We have a bunch of outs. We can always just Pogo. Okay. Okay. Alright. I mean, okay, yeah, you're only healing up to 6, right? So we win. We win. Hey, we won. We won. Okay. I'm acting like I'm very surprised, but I'm also very surprised because my thief priest, or sorry, my thief rogue deck isn't great against other thief rogue decks. Like our opponent has the ability to draw more of the cards he needs. Thank you very much, little honey. But yeah, our opponent has the ability to draw way more cards, and our espionages, I thought were going to do more there, but really, just came down to being able to optimize what we had. So that's good. Please, let's play against something where I can. My thief. There we go. Ooh, give me some paladin cards. This is what I like. Also, there's no good. I mean, there are. I don't think there's a lot of great paladin archetypes right now. Maybe there are. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But I don't think there are that many. Backlash is good. Or backstab. What am I saying? Backlash. Backstab. Backstab's great. So yeah, we'll stream for another hour or so. It's looking like. Okay. We can get rid of that if we wanted to. I'm not necessarily feeling it like I need to. Might want to use this for combos. We're going to take 2 damage. I'm not really worried about that. We know what our turn 3 is going to be. We know what our turn 4. We know what our turn 5. Let's do it. Put a little pressure on. See what our opponent's got going on. Okay. So we'll do this. We'll see what we get. That's fun. Flash of Light's great with Spectral Cutlass, because it not only heals, but it draws a card. Alright, so pop this. And then destroy it. We could Cutlass next turn if we needed to. I'd rather not. I'd rather either Thug, or Burglar, not Thug. Hench Clan Thug is a different cool Hench Clan member. I'd rather Burglar. Okay, well, now we got a secret. So, what is the secret going to be? It could be so many things. I'll do this first. Okay, now we know. Counterspell, Ice Barrier, Shadow Bolt. These are all really good. They're all 3 cost, which is weird. I'm going with Ice Barrier. I think Counterspell's great, but I think our friend here, yeah. I think this is frightening for our opponent in the future. So what does this do? Adds two 4/4 dragons to your hand. That's a lot of dragons. Alright, so let's Spectral Cutlass. And then let's start here. Alright. And then let's see if this is Noble Sack. Nope. Okay. That's fine. And then let's just do this. Heal a little more. We know we're gonna next turn we're gonna play Ice Barrier. We probably will play Blink Fox and Ice Barrier. We could also play Flash of Light and heal up our friend. Oh wow, that's bad. That's probably bad. That's probably not good. Let's just do this. We'll do this. Do that. Just keep a body on the board. Yikes. Yikes. Our opponent has some big dragons in their hand. Dealing with some dragon paladin here, huh? All right, so we got to keep our cutlass alive as long as we can. Yikes! It's a 7/7. It's a 4-cost 7/7. Oh, cool. Cool. I have no idea what kind of secret that is. Let's start here. Okay. Eye for an eye, hidden wisdom, never surrender, redemption. Okay. We will heal our. Let's heal ourselves. Shadow step, like that. Do this. And okay, you're back. And let's find something else. Holy Wrath. Okay, Holy Wrath can be pretty good. And that's it. Probably a better way to play that one, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't love that. Alright, so this is going to buff up our Cutlass, which we like. We want to do this before we do Espionage because we don't want to pull any one cost, but we do also want to Espionage probably next turn. We can also Shadow Step this back if we want to do that. Very first, we'll see that. Okay. We could have, you know, let's see, we can just pull this up, which goes green skin and have no way of getting another thing. It's going to do 7. It's not going to be enough. All right, let's just get green skin in our hand and Hench Clan Thug, and we'll end our turn there. Not great. I was really hoping we'd just pull Tess. Just do 8 to it. Okay. But you can't always draw Tess when you want to draw Tess. Okay. Yeah, that's Taunt and Divine Shield. We know you have a dragon. Gonna do 4 to my face. You scared about my, think it's Vaporize? No. You're not scared at all. Just giving yourself a life steal. Yikes. Okay. Okay, do that. Summon 2 copies of a minion in your deck. No. Summon a random friendly beast that died this game. No. Unleash the Hounds is the one we want. Okay. So. We can rush this in. Or we can rush. It's going to be, yeah. So, attack there. We can rush this in. Attack this. We can. Alright, so we've got to do this. We've got to do this. Okay. Now we can't Vendetta. I fucked up. I did fuck up.
Justice is mine.
I fucked up. I was supposed to Vendetta before I should have Vendetta. I don't know. I don't know if there was a good way to do that, but now I need. I can just play this for 4. And get rid of that 7/4. No, okay, Pilfer. Pilfer. There we go. So we gotta do this. We gotta do this. And then let's do that. Do that.
Justice is mine.
Do I want to shadow step this green skin? Do I want to shadow step my green skin? Yes, I do. I'm doing it. Asmo says yes. I was already doing it, but Asmo, you're right. You're not wrong, Asmo. I want to shadow step that green skin. I want to have a 3-cost, beef up my weapon, keep my health up. My opponent has a lot of stuff in there, but we have a bunch of... We now have 10 1-cost... Ugh, I don't see... You don't like to see that. But whatever. Lights Justice. Hey, that's a worthless paladin card to have at 10. I mean, come on. Get out of here. Alright, let's do this. And then... If we swing it, we're not gonna get anything out of swinging it. Let's take some damage. Let's just leave it. Because our flash shield is going to heal us for 4 anyway. It's going to give us another thing to do. Could go better. But now we got a 7/7, so that's fun. We knew that was coming. Okay. We need to get rid of this. What we got here? Discover a 6-cost minion. Some of it with Taunt and Divine Shield. Hey, this is good. Alright. There. That's something. It's something. Yeah, I don't want to do anything else here. Oh, we got here. Jeff Jordish is now following. Hey, Jeff. Thank you for the follow. Let's just do that. I just want to say that my friend who made the rude comment earlier really regrets it. And he's very sorry and loves you. Well, Brown Cutman, I do appreciate that. It's the double thing of, 1, just saying a mean thing, and 2, just saying the mean thing is a way to go, but it's also saying the mean thing after you lied about the nice thing, and then the nice thing you said, that your friend said, was like, hey, you really helped me with my depression, which is just like, if that's a lie, that's a shitty lie. So like, and if it's the truth, and then you were like, yeah, you did help me, or whatever, but I'm also going to say a really mean thing, like, that sucks too. But if it's just like, oh, I lied about a thing that people go through. And then also, it is an expression that people have, a statement that people have said to me. So, I don't know. It's a lot. Bulkaman, yeah. I mean, it's just like a lot of not cool. It is compounded a whole lot of not cool. Alright, we're going to give it a test. We're going to keep Blink Fox into Special Cutlass, and we'll get rid of that there. We're going to Hunter. Okay, well, that's a weird hand. I mean, on turn 2, I guess we could do Blink Fox if we want. We can coin Blink Fox. That's a weird hand to have. Yeah, I mean... Alright, we got Fence. We could just play that. I don't think we're going to do that. I think on turn 2... On turn 2, we're probably going to coin Blink Fox. If we get Pilfer, we'll Pilfer, coin, Fence, I guess. But, oh, there's Test again. Alright, let's just coin Blink Fox. Alright, well, that's a terrible card to pull. Because it does not benefit our Cutlass at all, because it gives us a weapon, and gives us spell damage. And we have one card that... We have a couple cards that do spell damage, but... Alright, we can rush that in. I'd like to keep Vendetta for a bigger minion, so we'll just use this. We'll do that. Vendetta is more mana efficient because it would have let us play the other Blink Fox, but I'd rather save Vendetta. Okay, so we now know what Hunter we're going up against. Going up against Bomb Hunter. I don't mind Bomb Hunter, honestly. It could be a lot worse. I guess we'll just do this in coin. Because we're not playing Cutlass for a bit. Let's do that. We're going to do that. We'll take our damage. You know what? Fuck it. No magnetizing for you. No magnetizing for you. No pulling death rattles. No activate your death rattle now and put it back in your hands. I'm gonna just okay, great. Have another goblin bomb. Enjoy your goblin ball. Yeah. And could do that. All right, let's. I'd like to next turn. Okay, hey, there you go. Baited arrow. Baited arrow is pretty good. Get yourself a mech. Enjoy your mech.
Justice is mine.
KM12233 says hello. Hello back at you. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to try to keep pressure on our opponent. Try to keep it from being too ridiculous as a board presence. You know, I guess on turn 7 we could play this if we wanted to. All right, we've got some fun stuff we're going to do now. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to prep. We are going to academic espionage. We are going to take 3 damage so that we can make a 5/5. And we're going to do that. Our health total is not good. How do I a friend to play? Well, I don't play against people I don't know in Hearthstone. I mean, obviously, I play random people. But I don't know. If people wanted to friend me, it's Pat Bear 1281. Is that one you could message me? Maybe. I don't know. I don't generally play against friends in Hearthstone. I do sometimes. That's a pretty good death rattle. Could do that solo. Do that. Let's get a little health. But yeah, now that we have academic espionage, we can theoretically get our Cutlass up to snuff. Well, that's that. It's a very good combo. Our opponent just used a very good combo. So congratulations to our opponent for that very good combo. There's a Goblin Bomber. If we do this, we get a 3/4 weapon. I don't love that. We do this, what do we get? We've done very little from the Hunter's deck to justify that. Well, I don't know.
Justice is mine.
Our opponent is now going to trigger all these at the end of the turn, so that's something. Level 20 is required. Is it that you have to be in Hearthstone, you have to hit level 20 before you can add friends? Or a level 20 between all classes? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, KM. Alright, now our opponent is going to do a bunch of damage to us while we do a bunch of damage to them. That's pretty fun. This takes a while. Okay, can we do 10 damage this turn? Let's find out. Can we do 10 damage? We can... I wish we could do that. We can do 4 damage.
Justice is mine.
We lost. Cam, I apologize. I'm not sure I know what is happening right now and what you're asking for. If you don't play Hearthstone regularly, then you shouldn't want to add me to play Hearthstone. But I don't know. Like I don't know. You shouldn't need to be level 20 to add me as a friend on BattleNet, but yeah, I apologize that I'm not really answering your questions helpfully.
None can escape my fury.
This is a good combo. Pilfer on turn 1 lets us play Fence as a rush minion on turn 2 against a warrior. We are also going to keep Prep because I would love to prep Espionage at some point, because if we're facing a warrior, we are most likely facing Bomb Warrior. And Bomb Warrior... Oof. Okay, well, Gore Howl isn't necessarily going to do much for us. But yeah, Bomb Warrior is tough. Bomb Warrior is going to be tough. Gore Howl does activate our Vendetta, which is good. We're just going to play this just because it's a buff minion. But yeah, our opponent is going to swing with their weapon to put bombs into our deck and play cards that put bombs in our deck. And we want academic espionage because we want to have way more cards than normal. Dino-Manic is a great card.
I'll take that.
I mean, we're not going to really have mechs, but
Justice is mine.
yeah, we're just going to try to just survive. And espionage will let us keep going. And hopefully keep the bombs away.
Defend the gates.
I mean, this could be not... It could be a rush deck. It could be a rush warrior deck. I mean, I don't think it is. There are other things it could be, but this is still the best thing we have. Let's do that. Swing.
Is mine.
But yeah. Yep, and here we go. I was expecting this. So we're the hope is, now our opponent didn't swing at our face, so our hope is that they're not going to play in the next turn an elk, which would then put double the amount of bombs in, because anytime you shuffle, it does a double. And that's just rough. We could play this just as a 3-4, but we're going to save it, and we're going to get some lifesteal later, but just kind of chip away at our opponent's health. We can also Gore Howl, but I'm not expecting our opponent to have limits. Yeah, okay, great. So we're now getting 2 bombs in our deck. We probably saw that coming. But we can get rid of it with Dinomatic, which will also make this a 2/2. So that's good. But yeah, we now have 2 in our deck, and then this is also what we were looking for. We were definitely looking for this. So it's whenever you shuffle, so this doesn't unfortunately help us. Wouldn't it be rad if it did? But first, we'll do this. Boom, 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 boom. Now you can't get another 2, and then we're going to prep, and we're going to espionage, and I'm going to keep Shadow Step for something else. At the very least, I might want to throw in Dinomatic, and then... Okay, well, alright, Shield Slam, and then... That's one more bomb. We now have 3 bombs in our deck. Our deck tracker does keep track of them, which is nice. But that's 31 cards that aren't bomb... Oh, sorry. That's so many. Alright. How do we beat that? We could just Gore Howl it. Or we could see what we get. I'd like to see what we can get. Let's just do that. Let's do that. Now let's do that. And we could have done this twice in the same turn. I like putting a body in play. I'll just go to your face. Alright. Well, okay. We now have 5 bombs in our deck and 30 cards that aren't bombs, so that's good. Bad. Okay, we can rush down a minion. Let's start with Hench Clan. Shuffle our hands. We can add 2 random minions to our hand, which I like that. We'll start by doing this. And we'll do that. Just keeps us alive. Let's add some random minions to our hand. Keep our weapon good. That's a 9/9 for 9 with Rush. I don't know if we're going to play that, but we could. At the end of your turn, summon a friendly minion that died this game is great. We're going to play that next turn, probably.
Justice is mine.
We'll take 5. Gain 2. Yeah, I'm definitely playing this card next turn. Okay. Slam. That's a good sign. Opponent needs card draw. Okay, Dinomatic. Okay. Alright, what do we got? We could face Collector. We could Katrina Merte. That's pretty good. We've got a 9/9 with Rush. I don't know, let's play a 9/9 with Rush. We'll go face. Next turn we'll try to play something to keep our Cutlass alive. We also do have Tess, but I'd like to play a few more of our warrior cards before. Tess is like a last resort. And our health is very good right now. Obviously, it can all change because we have 25 face damage in our deck. But yeah, we've got this Rush card. I'll play that. Boost that up. I'll play this. Echo. Give us. That's a neutral. It's not a class card. That's going to transform a random minion into a 5/5 or a 1/1. You may expect me to never play that. Well, we'll play this, because why not? We got a big board. Now you're saying, Pat, doesn't a big board mean that they're going to play something, like Brawl? And yes. But every brawl they play is not a bomb they put in my deck. Echo. I don't love to see Echo, but okay. Alright, there's the poison. That's good. Zap cannon. And then, oh, Omega Assembly. Okay. Reload. We got 2-1 on the board. That's a thing. Alright. Do we have any dragons in our hand? No. We're still playing this so we can buff that up. And we're going to do this. And then, let's play this. Let's play our 6-8. Like I said, we're saving tests for when we really need tests. Our opponent's down to 14, which is great. Now, our opponent can just get 7 with their hero power, but I'll take it. And what do we get? Oh, I don't love that. I really want that 9-9. What if we got that 9-9 back? That'd be pretty great. A 9-9 would be real good. Alright, give me more bombs. Get that 9, right? Right in, John? Okay, great. Now we got bomb. So now we have 7 bombs, which is bad. You also have 25 damage just to... Yeah, no, we have... Yeah, we have a lot of damage in our deck, so... Yeah. There's another one. Real bad. And they quit! We won! And that's what I'm talking about. That's academic espionage right there. Academic espionage, playing that card, won us the game. There is no other way, because our opponent, even though they had so much going for them, because we had so many cards in our deck, we never drew a bomb. And that's why I play Academic Espionage in Thief Rogue. For one matchup. It also helps with other matchups. But Asmo, you're totally right. It's like, we shouldn't have won that game. Thief Rogue I like because it's my version of Thief Rogue is unpredictable. It feels like when you win, there is luck involved, but also you survived. We weren't going to win with Spell Hunter against Bomb Warrior, especially because we just ended up pulling so many of our secrets. Well, we're up against a rogue. So Pilfer is just going to give us... Pilfer is actually not good in this matchup. Greenskin is pretty good in this matchup. Shadow Step is good in this matchup. Academic Espionage isn't great in this matchup. It does give us more card draw. Now, it could be that we're going up against Lackey Rogue. And if we're going up with Lackey Rogue, then Espionage could be good as well. I'm keeping it. I almost never mulligan Espionage. That might be a mistake here. Underbelly Fence is just a 2-3. Underbelly Fence is never going to be great. Vendetta's only going to be really good at costing 4 unless we get, Face Collector. There's 3 cards we could get. We should save Shadow Step. Yeah, we're just going to play a 2-3. We let our opponent know what we're doing with this. But really, also, Academic Espionage could give us a bunch of cards that could help us. They could give us a bunch of thieving cards. Or buffs. We did get 1 Deadly Poison last time we played against a rogue. But yeah, we are at very much a disadvantage here. So that's why I wanted some stats on the board. I may coin Espionage next turn just to give us something to do. If the 2-3 sticks, I'll definitely do it. If it doesn't, I don't know. I might weapon up. Okay. Alright, we are also against a Thief. Now it could be Thief Lackey. It's got a bunch of different choices. So, I am still going to coin Academic Espionage. And I am going to clear. Espionage gives us just a lot to play with. It just gives us a bunch of cards we can get for one, you know? We may get a one-cost Pilfer from it, or we might get a one-cost Tess. Our opponent is just going to deadly... Okay, okay. They're doing some damage. They're just going to get some damage in. That is a way to go. They did not swing. So we can... Alright, let's do this. Because next turn we're going to greenskin. So I don't mind losing a charge. Because we're probably going to greenskin next turn. Not, we won't necessarily do it, but we probably will. Okay, so you prepped. What are you going to do? Okay, fan of knives. You know, ooze. Okay. Tech deck, huh? Alright. Well, fuck. Let's do this. Oh, I'm so bummed. Because, so, Crystal Power is going to let us clear this off, which is great. Extra Arms gives us another card. Extra Arms, if we hadn't just lost our Cutlass, Extra Arms is incredible. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Oh. If we hadn't just had our Cutlass get destroyed, we could have had a spell card that gives us another charge that then gives us another charge. And that's so frustrating. Now, when you got Face Collector, you get to play 2 Face Collectors, get 2 cards that are legendaries. Oh. That's so frustrating. Okay. So let's do this. Health. Destroy 3 of your mana crystals. Give all minions in your deck +2/+2. No. Healing Touch. Let's draw their weapon. Hey! Hey, that's a Henchclan Thug from our academic espionage. Hell yeah! Alright, let's just do this. And Vaporize. So next turn we can play our other Cutlass and Vaporize. And hope that they don't have another way to destroy our weapon. We do have another we have another Burglar. We've got some stuff here. We got healing in case we really need it, so we could do that in healing. All right, you're gonna get rid of one of them. That's fine. You're gonna both. Okay. All right. Blink Fox. Hi, Blink Fox. You're not really helpful for this, but you're nice. And then we also, so we're getting some healing in now, doing some damage. We also got healing later. In case we take some real damage. Because we can also swing into something and then heal ourselves after. Okay. Wow. Wow. All right. We are outvaluing our opponent, and I'm psyched about that. So let's do this. We could have done greenskin here. Maybe greenskin was the way to go. Greenskin was the way to go, but I like... Give a minion death rattle, summon a random minion that costs 1 more. I like that a lot. That's a cool card. I'm going to do that. That helps us out there. That's for a minion. We don't want to do that. Yeah. We can always greenskin next turn if we want. It's also nice to save greenskin for when we need another charge. Alright, that's the Cutlass. Gonna backstab me there. Alright, what else? Alright, gonna take 4. Okay. Heal for 2. And give me. Alright. On each player's turn, the first card played costs 0. hey, I'm going to get a free green skin next turn because I don't expect our opponent to be able to clear that. Check this shit. That's awesome. Ooh, pickpocket. That's just going to cost 1, so I'm not worried about that. I mean, we're going to play this. For sure. There was no way we weren't going to do that. Let's Blink Fox. Alright. That's nice for reload. I think we'll Echo. We'll do that. Let's do that. Discover a weapon from another class. So Stolen Steel isn't going to help us here, but it could... Alright, let's just do this.
Justice is mine.
This game is all over the place and weird. And this is Battlecry. Discover a 1/1 copy of a Battlecry. It costs 1.
I dream and the world trembles.
Okay. Shit. And Vendetta. Okay. Well, we also have a Vendetta. I mean, I think I'm going to be able to play this for free. Yep, okay. 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 I don't think I'm going to kill that. Let's see what... Yes. Because it's a 1/1. But now it's an 11/1. So yeah. I guess we'll get this so that Vendetta can be activated. And I guess we'll do that. Gonna do 5. Then I guess we'll just do this. Well, now I wish I hadn't, but whatever. Fuck it. We can espionage next turn if we want to. We still have Vaporize. Okay. Make this a 5/2. We could also just make this a 7/2. Okay. So yeah, we can do 7 damage here. We have lethal on the board. Okay. Okay. Alright, you froze it. Alright. So, we can make this a 5. We can make this a 5. We could make it a 7 and do swing it. We also have this. So a 5/5 on board. Well, this is the first thing we're going to do is that. I was always going to do that. So let's just put that in your hand. You have that again. Oh, hi, Vendetta. I wasn't expecting to have you.
Justice is mine.
I think we won this one. Vendetta was very lucky. It was very lucky of us. If I had played this, that Vendetta would not have worked. Our opponent has some Ysera cards, you know. I mean, the one that you'd expect them to use is the one that would do 5 damage to him. So that's not going to work. Oh, really? Just going to time out? That's frustrating. Just concede. You could have just conceded. Play some silly cards and concede. Okay. So the winning thing there, as you may have noticed, was that we ended up pulling that. I chose that spell that did that was a 2 cost that said that when your minion dies, you randomly get one that's like cost 1 more, and so we ended up with that 3/7 that made the first card you played for each person cost 0. And obviously our opponent played Ysera, so that's can be rough. But we got so much value off that because we had some big minions that we were able to play, including the one that discovered that gave us the 11 one. That maybe wasn't the best choice, but at the moment felt like the best choice. But yeah, we got to do a lot of cool stuff because of that. And that's a big part of my enjoyment of Thief Rogue is finding these cards that you're not expecting and playing with things there. Like we got a Vendetta there because we had a weapon, because we had a 1 cost discover a weapon from opponents from another class. Like I wish that we were not immediately up against another rogue. It would be great if we weren't fucking up against another rogue. I'm going to keep Deadly Poison. I shouldn't, but I am. Blink Fox is good. We're up first, which means we don't even have the coin, so we can't even coin Raiding Party on turn 2, which would be great. We're going to... Now we have both... Of course we drew the other Deadly Poison. Even Pilfer would let me, on turn 4, draw Raiding Party. Oh. Okay, hey, there's Burglar. So, we'll keep that there. We'll see what our opponent does. I'm going to play... We know what our turn 3 and our turn 4 is. We're going to Blink Fox into Burglar. It's good to know. This is kind of useless, but could become helpful later. Hey, Cold Blood's not bad. It's a combo card. We could play it turn 5. Or probably what we're going to do is play that on turn 5. I would really love to have a Shadow Step. I would love to draw Shadows. SI agent. So here's the deal. If I play this, it's rough. It's rough for me. But I'm still going to. Basically, I can't play the... This isn't gonna good. This isn't good. Deal 1 damage to which survives, add a lackey to your hand. Yeah, sure. Yeah, this is I don't think this was the correct play because Burglar is really important. I now have another one. I can't. What are you gonna do? Espionage? What do you got? What do you got going? Sprint. Okay. Oh, okay. We got prep there. We got prep. Hey, we got prep now. All right, so we're gonna do this. We'll do this. All right. So, I really can't play Burglar again until I find a Shadow Step. And we're going to hope that our opponent just has no way of keeping this Cutlass going. Pilfer can just be helpful. We also need to decrease the size of our hand. So let's pilfer. That's not helpful. Let's just do this. Let's... I mean, we can always prep. We can always prep sprint, which is good. Here. You want to swing? You want to swing into that? You want to take 7? Here you go. Here's a 7-3. Is this an optimal play? Well, of course it's not. And you had a vendetta. Of course you did. Alright. So, let's see. I think we are cutlassing. And we are... And hopefully there's a minion on board. Can improve morale. This is definitely going. Oh, well, espionage. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely not going as good as previous. Alright, so do we want to just clear that off? Do we want a lackey? I think we want a lackey. So let's get us a lackey. Yeah. Never punished. And we'll draw less. Add 2 random death cards to your hand. Okay. Now, one of the things that's nice is I don't remember if this is from any class or from your class, but it could maybe be from another class. Could be. I don't know. Maybe it won't. Asmo, are you in chat still? Do you remember? Do you know? Okay, well, bye-bye. Okay, and goodbye. Alright. I am and don't remember. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I might just play it just to put some stuff in my hand. I could prep sprint. Let's see. Okay, it did. Destroy a random enemy minion, yeah. Let's do this. Let's have a taunt. And then we'll swing into that. Eh. I mean, I guess if our opponent has, you know, a way to get rid of our weapon, or we eventually have to get rid of it. Summon 3 pirates in your deck, give them rush. Oof! Well, that's pretty good espionage. I mean, it is enough to do it. Hey, destroy the 6-3. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. I asked specifically for you to destroy the 6-3. It's rude. It's rude. Alright. Let's get a legendary from another class. Huh? Nope. It's not. There's a legendary from another class coming. Hey! Hey, it's that rhino. We don't have any rush minions from our in our deck, but we got this. We're gonna swing down to that. We'll take that out. We'll find out together. Yeah, thought you had said that, but yes. Let's see. Do I have anything I could prep there? Nope. All right. We're good. I mean, we're not good, but we're good. Double fan of knives. Okay. BBQ Bacon Back Brothers. Are you my dad? No, I'm not. I'm not your dad. Let's do prep this. Let's put a rush minion out on the deck, on the field there. Why not? Let's do it. Because we get espionaged. Hey, there was a chance. I don't think it was going to happen, but there was a chance that we were going to pull a rush. No, when you're coming back home. Well, so I'm not your dad, so you should let your mom know that it's not my home. I'm in my home right now. Is it because are people searching for Hearthstone that they're coming to check out the stream today? Random people that we don't know? I don't know what it is. Something's going on. But it's a bit of an odd one. Okay, that's going to give you a ooze, poisonous rush. But check this shit out. No. You don't get that. And then that goes to the U. So you don't get that either. Weapon goes away. Then we do this. You're just looking for your dad. I understand. Little Honey says, I just started watching last week. Does this not normally happen to you? I stream on YouTube occasionally, get so many trolls. So, Little Honey, no, I mean, I don't think people are searching for, because mostly I do model kit building. So I don't think that people are searching for Gunpla streams to be weird. But because I'm doing Hearthstone and included that, I guess that's why people are coming by to say hello. And I don't think they would have otherwise. So this is new. Like, you know, we blocked someone today, and I haven't blocked someone in months. I'm fairly insulated, I guess, in being that that people aren't searching for makers, I guess, to just be weird. I guess let's do it. Let's skip our battlecry minion. I have one other. Right, let's do this.
Justice is mine.
Yeah. Yeah, Little Honey, I do try to do like one stream a week that's a little different. Like next week, we're going to do Jackbox Wednesday night because I like to play games with chat like at least once a month and do like, you know, chat-focused game stuff. So we'll do Jackbox next week. But it is... okay, great. That's a good win. It is rare. Yes, Jackbox is great. So that's next Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll do some robot wrapping. We'll do some Quiplash because I enjoy that. So that will be next Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'll be back with my normal stream at 9 p.m. Doing some Gunpla, doing some model kit building. So consider coming back for that. I am going to wrap the stream up with that victory. We are almost at rank 14, which is great. But I know the next game is just going to be a loss. But thanks for stopping in. I like doing these now and again. I was going to, you know what? I was going to play Hearthstone anyway. Would have been less awkward at moments if I had just been in my room doing it without being on a live stream. But I appreciate people stopping in and the new follows. Thank you, Asmo. Thanks for everybody that stopped by. I will be back tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time with my normal build stream where I will continue working on Charizard 2 Perfect Grade. Got to finish that arm and work on another one. You have a great rest of your evening as well. I'm going to eat dinner. That sounds pretty good to me. Bye, everybody.